Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Sat Nam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. We are also uploading this video onto Raven's channel, which is called The Shamanic Onion. So if you're watching on that channel, welcome in. Thank you for watching. We are going to dive into Sagittarius season for all of the fire signs in this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Akashic records, open up a sacred space, and within the records, I'll talk a little bit. We'll do the astrology first, and then in the records, we're going to pull some cards and tap into the Akashic. I have my astro dice, and we'll share with you guys which decks we are using in a moment. But that is basically what we're going to be doing. So we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to talk about today. First of all, happy birthday, Sagittarius. This is your birth month. And Sagittarius season is no joke. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of activations. So when I go into the astrology, I'm going to focus on the stargates that are found within Sagittarius that we will be all experiencing very powerfully. But before we do that, let me say hi to you, Raven. How are you doing today?
I'm doing so well. I'm definitely feeling the expansion of Sagittarius, and yeah, a lot of fire. How are you, dear?
Yeah, good. Same. A lot of since we entered Sagittarius season, I've been feeling a lot of forced into, in a good way, in a positive way. Hey, Ariel, welcome in a positive way, getting thrown into the fire, the fire of transformation, and then somehow finding ways to transmute and transform and come out on the other side and feel good about the new energy that's showing up in my life. So it is exciting. Ariel says she's in a monsoon. Okay. Crazy. So let me actually share a couple of things before we dive in. Raven and I are still offering all the way till December 31st, a holiday reading where we look at your astrology, your birth chart, your transits, your progress chart. We also look at human design, gene keys. Depending on whatever question you want answered, we will take a look at it and we will record a 30-minute reading with you and then send it off to you once it is complete. But this reading, this special reading, is only available through December 31st, and it is $108 to sign up. So don't miss the opportunity. Also, I am hosting a free virtual Akashic healing retreat that starts December 4th. And this is all about the ancient Atlantean path along the temples of the Nile. The retreat itself, we are going to take a total of, well, it's 10 days. The first day is the orientation. But for 9 days in a row, just like we do in the Moon Goddess training, we're going to dive into each of the temples and heal through each of the chakras that is connected through the temples. There's also a lot of information that we learn in each of these temples. And so what I'm going to be doing in concurrence with the actual event is to tell you what are some of the powerful things that we learned in these temples, and then have an experience of that within the Akashic records. And so it's a self-care event. It is a healing event, and I hope that you join us. It's totally free to join. There's a link below in the description of this video. And one more announcement. We are also open for registration for our business school for lightworkers. So if you have been wanting to launch a spiritual business, this is going to be an amazing opportunity for you to really get set up and launch. It's going to be a 6-week program that begins on January 11th. We will be diving into topics like how to design your business via looking at all of the spheres in the pearl sequence of your gene keys, which literally tell you like your brand, what are you selling, why are you selling it, what's the theme. Like there's so much to pull from within your gene keys about your business. It blows my mind every time. We're also going to be looking at how to manage the business and how to really function within the business, how to have the best sort of relationships with your clients based off of your human design chart and profile. And we're also going to be diving into, obviously, all the business stuff like accounting, bookkeeping, taxes, how to register your business, like what kind of business to register, especially depending on what it is that you are wanting to do or offer. So by the end of the program, you're going to have this like whole plan. We're going to basically create a business plan together, individually, but together for your spiritual business. So it's going to be amazing. Plus, I'm going to be covering, how to create your own website, how to do email marketing, how to market yourself. And all of this is looking at everything that makes us who we are, which is that specific moment in time that we were born. All of it was for a reason. So when we step fully into that, who we are uniquely, amazing things can happen. And we literally activate that theme of prosperity when we fully embody and take responsibility for the mission that we chose to live in this lifetime. And we're also going to be doing a mini initiation. It's actually a mini challenge. It's going to be called your Activate Your New Year mini challenge. It's going to be January 1st to the 5th. With the theme of setting an intention for the year, but also we're going to focus on the business theme and give you a little bit of a taste of what the business school for lightworkers is going to be. I still have to set all that up. There's like things mounting and mounting and mounting on top of each other of things to do, but I'm excited about all of it because really I know that what I do, I'm so grateful for it because I am constantly living in my passion, and I'm a 2/4. So being in my passion and doing things that I love and that inspire me and activate me are what literally like makes the whole difference in what I do. Like all the hours I spend, all the time I put into everything that I do to keep the whole thing going is all worth it because I am doing what I love. And I want you guys to also be able to do that as well. So come check it out. There's also a couple of replays, one on my IG and one inside the global community that you can do. We did a Q&A. We're probably going to do another one. But anyways, super exciting things happening. I know I wanted to say more, but I'm going to stop because I'm a talker and I'm a Gemini, and I could go on and on and on about all of this, especially when it's like channeling, and I feel like I'm channeling right now. Okay, let me share the screen so we can dive into the astrology of Sag season. Well, believe it or not, right now, the sun has entered Ophiuchus. So today, specifically, 8 degrees of Sagittarius is literally a powerful activation of the 13th sign in the zodiac. The 13th sign is known as the hidden sign. And as soon as the sun, which only transits through these degrees once a year, every time during Sag season, I mean, so many people, we have a friend, a fellow alumni from the Moon Goddess Training, Veronica, who's also Sagittarius. And she says this time of the year is just so lit up. She just kind of feels like all over the place. And that's kind of what Sag season can feel like. And it's also really intense that we have to go through this season and then the holidays are going on at the same time. It's like, dude, it's a lot. So I get it. But this 13th sign, this hidden sign, is all about the mysteries of the universe, activating and diving into the mysteries of the universe. And this is what we're all diving into. Sagittarius is also the season of freaking massive expansion. It's literally the phoenix that rises from the ashes. And don't expect it to be fun, although it totally has the potential to be fun. But what I mean by that is that growth is super fucking uncomfortable. And so it'll eventually activate this love, this expanding love that is the Sagittarian fire in your life. But first, you have to transmute. And first, you have to like do the full like melting. The melting has to happen. So Sagittarius season is crazy, you guys, because we also have other stargates like Antares, which the sun is going to be on tomorrow. And Antares is the star at the heart of the Scorpion. It's Archangel Uriel, the most mysterious of the archangels, and it is tapping into our heart and our inner deep truth. And then as the sun continues, there's other activations, which is the great attractor right around 14 degrees, a powerful Akashic, universal Akashic frequency. And then we have the galactic center around 26 and 27 degrees of Sag. So I'm focusing on where Sag is in your chart for this reading, although there's other transits happening this month. But this one I think is like so potent that we should really look at where is Sag in our charts. So obviously Sagittarius, the fire sign, is going to feel the most activated during this time because the sun is on your sun, and it's going to feel like a huge activation. Very kind of like electrifying, not like Aquarius, but like a Kundalini rising, working through all of the chakras, because Sagittarius season is also connected to the endocrine system, which essentially is basically all of the chakras. So it's like a full body activation. That's why it's like, it's the expansive fire. Whereas Aries is the fire that sparks things to life. Leo is the fire, the fixed fire that holds the energy, that holds the fire. Sag expands it. So it's like Sagittarius is like the wildfire, you know, a wildfire that you can't put it out. It's going to just go and do what it's going to do. So it's a little bit of a vulnerable time for a lot of us because we are being pushed beyond the edge. And I always say this about Sagittarius in the 9th house. It's where are you ready to go beyond your edge? Everybody, we're all going through it. It's kind of intense. So Sagittarius energy trines the fire signs. So trines Aries and trines Leo, which means that you're being activated in, we could say, a positive, harmonious way. Instead of it feeling so much like a challenge, it feels more like an exciting new thing. So that's why that's what I love about it. And that's what you're going to feel most of with all of these activations. So, and this is for everyone. Do you have anything in fire? because anything in fire is going to be activated in this way. So if you have Sagittarius sun or moon, that's a really big deal. If you have Aries sun or moon, or if you have Leo sun or moon, like this season can be a very enlivening and activating energy, 100%. And it can feel like a positive shift, a positive transition into something really beautiful that you couldn't imagine because it's beyond what you can see. So I feel like all of those activations all the galactic points and the Ophiuchus and all of that are going to affect the fire signs very beautifully. And when the season that we're in is in your element, you're going to feel that, I feel comfortable here because this is my element. I'm in my element. So you guys will have that effect as well. So we're going to transition now back to me and Raven. I'm going to hand it over to Raven. Well, actually, I have to open up the records first. But actually, before we do that, why don't we share what cards we're going to use for the reading and what we're going to do for the reading?
Okay, well, this season for Sagittarius, I'm going to do a 5-card spread. And so the first card will go through what are you recently exiting out of. The second card is what your current situation is. The third card is what will unfold next. The fourth card is the advice from spirit. And the fifth card is the outcome. So it's like an extended version of past, present, future is what I think.
Love that.
And then I'm going to use the I Ching Oracle cards that I have. And this was edited by Emily Anderson. And then I'm going to use my chakra affirmations cards. I made these a couple years ago, and they have affirmations on them. They have a solfeggio frequency on them, and where the chakra is located. And then it has a crystal suggestion, and then where a mantra, and then where you could be blocked also. And
I love that.
What about you?
Dude, those cards are amazing. You made them. I knew that, but
I did,
but I forgot. That's so cool. So I'll be pulling one major arcana as like a theme card for you for the month. And I'm also going to be pulling an animal spirit and a Gene Keys card to ask what shadow you are currently dealing with, all the fire signs for this month. And for any clarifying questions that we have, I'm going to use the astro dice. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. Okay, so feel free to center yourself as we center ourselves as we enter into the Akashic records. And again, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. From the deep depths of the cosmic mind, I hear a whisper. This whisper calls us inwards towards our essence. A light begins to glimmer at the center of our heart. This is the light of unity, the all-knowing wisdom of the One. Through this door, we open the gates of the Akashic, the magical flower of life. We see our duality. We recognize our sacred trinity. We begin to witness infinite possibilities as we become the observer and the observed. A powerful and luminescent light engulfs our being, and we feel many dimensions all at once. We enter the Akashic records, protected and loved by all star beings that have accessed these portals before. The records are now open. May wisdom flow, may understanding descend, and may all the fire signs be blessed with the light of love. All right, Raven, I am ready. We are ready for you.
Okay. So there are 64 cards in the deck, and it represents the 64 hexagrams of the I Ching, which I thought was pretty fitting, the Gene Keys. I actually bought this deck intuitively. It was just on sale at my local bookstore, and then I learned about the Gene Keys a couple years after that. I was like, wow. So the first card from the spread is, what are you recently exiting out of? And we got 12,
Ooh.
which says blocked. Blocking it, non-people. Noble one's consistency bears no fruit. Great goes, small comes. And on the back is a summary and a couple questions too, so I'll read those. Nothing moves or grows. Communication doesn't happen. Everything is negated and blocked. Perhaps others sabotage process with a negative influence or no empathy. Even your brilliant ideas and best efforts come to nothing. Instead, focused on the smaller details of your immediate reality. What work can you do when nothing is working? Who are you when no one is noticing? So I feel like the expansion of Sagittarius, this is what we were going through in Scorpio season. And the expansion of Sagittarius is just going to move that block right out of your way. I mean, this is totally Scorpio right now. Yeah. So the second card is, what is your current situation? And we got 17, which is following. From the source, creating success. Consistency bears fruit, no mistake. Honor the flow of energy from source to fulfillment and align your actions to it, allowing your ideal outcome to meld with the natural current. Following may then be an effortless flow of supportive synchronicities. Moving with the creative process is never a mistake. How are things flowing and how can you move with them? What are you being nudged and guided? I noticed from the chart that the moon right now is in Cancer. And so that Sagittarian, Cancer, fire and water, I really think this card speaks to that, when to show your emotions and when to open up to play, to have fun. And so moving with the creative process is never a mistake. So whatever you're feeling that you want to do, go for it. You'll have those emotions there, but ultimately that passion that Sagittarius has is just, it's going to shine. And then the third card is, what will unfold next? And we got 64.
Oh, shit.
Not yet across. Creating success, the small fox almost across soaks its tail. No direction bears fruit. So this must come from the original I Ching, the original interpretation of the I Ching. And so it says in the back, at the end of the I Ching, nothing is complete. Everything is in flux. A wise fox will only attempt to cross when the river is solid ice, and then he will tread carefully, every sense alert. When you are not yet across, you may be hesitating on the verge of transition, sensing if it's safe to commit yourself. Use the skills of a wise fox. How to prepare for the crossing? How will you know when it's time? And that Cancer moon is sticking out to me too, like this emotional, intuitive feeling that I think if you stay on the fence too long, it's going to pass you by. It's learning to grab onto those opportunities when they present themselves, because in my experience, the universe doesn't come back around and say, hey, remember that time? No, they are presenting you with an idea, and it is up to your intuition to grab it or leave it.
The 64 is the last of the I Ching, and it's an ending, but it's not. It's actually a new beginning. So this is so resonating for me, this whole reading. I love these cards.
Yes, they're so beautiful too, because you don't have to, they really have an explanation to them, using your own intuition to apply it to your life. But the words on the back are just, they're a nice explanation to the original I Ching, which can be vague. But yeah, the fourth card is the advice from Spirit, and we got 11, which is flow. Small goes, great comes. Good fortune creating success. Flow is a sign of the full expression of tremendous creative energy with spiritual power. Create harmony with the greater flow and pour its energy into creative manifestations. Pettiness and smaller concerns are swept away so that free communication and great things become possible. How will you work with this extraordinary potential? How can you channel the flow of energy to create harmony? And this just goes right back to what I was saying about the universe sending you these signs and synchronicities. And, what I'm seeing is like a deer in headlights. And so doing this flow, this dance with the universe is going to be really important during this season because, Sagittarius is expansion ruled by Jupiter. And I'm seeing creativity all over the place. I mean, in these cards. So even if you don't consider yourself a creative person, I just feel like if you find that creative outlet, it's going to take you into another level of expansion and getting lost in that creative outcome is just what the universe wants for you. That is how you manifest when you are open to receiving the gifts of the universe. Okay, and then the last one is the outcome, and it's 23. Stripping away. Fruitless to have a direction to go. Until the old is so utterly stripped from you that you have no choice but to think in new ways, you will only recreate old patterns. Do not imagine the future and make plans now. Bring your energy back to the center and honor the process of transformation.
Damn.
What has worn out? Is there a less painful way to let this go?
Dude.
What is underneath the surface? So, yeah, it's,
Holy. Dude, I love these cards.
Do not get stuck on those old patterns because you are in the season to expand. And I know that January 1st is the new year. So a lot of people are making resolutions. I mean, in the word resolutions, it means letting go of the old, starting new. And yeah, that is the outcome. Don't get stuck in those patterns because your abundance is waiting for you to receive it.
Love that.
Oh.
You're not going to believe the cards I got. So the first card, basically the theme is the Magician. So there you go. The Magician is actually, this is really cool though, because the Magician is ruled by Mercury and Gemini energy. Mercury rules Gemini and Mercury rules this card. So that's the opposite of Sag. And we just had a full moon in Gemini that activated the Magician within all of us. And so this is a beautiful message of you have in your hands all the power you need to create magic, to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Remember that you are always manifesting. So where are you directing your little wand? Where are you putting your energy, your thoughts, your words? You activate your power, right? Like this is a season of activated power and transformation, but this tells us that we are here to really create magical things and that we are the only ones that can really do that ourselves. There's white lilies and roses on here, and this is about, and the color red and white is a very important theme in this card. And they are about purity and wisdom and willpower and strength and the fiery energy of putting the effort and into whatever it is that you're doing. So it's activating wisdom and love. And that's how you create and that's how you manifest. So I think that is so powerful. And then we got the cosmic egg for the animal spirit, which is the last card of this deck. It says, completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite, which is the same energy as that 64th I Ching. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. Like, this is so crazy. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, right? We're almost at the end of our astrological year. Not quite, but we're almost at the last season. For quite some time. And through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. Oh, yeah. And that's the magician too. It's self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted, right? Like that last card you pulled. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The cosmic egg and the 7th chakra. The subtle energy of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward toward the Sahasrara. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey. This is crazy. And once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns. Get the out of here, okay? The great attractor is literally like 1,000 suns, 1,000,000 suns. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's definitely like, that's Sagittarius. 1,000,000 suns? Dude. I'll let you do your chakra card, and then I'll come back to the Gene Keys card.
Yes, please, because I got the crown chakra.
Oh my God.
So the solfeggio frequency for the crown is 963 hertz. The crystal for the crown is clear quartz, and it could be, clear quartz can be programmed to any chakra or frequency, whatever that you need, whatever intention that you're looking for. The location is the head. The mantra is I know. The blockage can be enlightenment. And the affirmations for the crown chakra is I am an extension of the universe. My light attracts others that respect my unique vibration, and I am here to make a difference. That cosmic egg was like shouting Ophiuchus to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, the serpent.
Because it being the hidden sign and
the serpent bearer. Ophiuchus is literally the serpent bearer, dude.
That was good.
That was crazy.
Okay.
I love that. So we pulled the 14th gene key. Look at the picture though. Competence. Competence carries within its efficiency, enthusiasm, flair, and flexibility, the 4 keys to material success. This gene key moves from the shadow of compromise to the gift of competence to the city of bounteousness. My gift to you. I am here to remind you of your dreams and to encourage you to take an honest look at your life. It is time to put the fire back into your belly and stop making compromises. The more you compromise, the more trapped you will become in a life that isn't even yours. You were born to inherit a rich, fulfilling, and harmonious life and to experience competence. I see you cutting through obstacles, loving what you do, becoming a magnetic original, and adapting creatively to each new synchronistic opportunity that comes your way, open to the bounteousness that awaits. So the shadow that you are dealing with this month is the shadow of compromise. So where are you compromising yourself, fire signs, in your life, and how can you knock that shit off? No, I'm just kidding. So where are you compromising yourself? And then how can you literally stop doing that Stop making compromising yourself, and step into more expansiveness, because you're not putting yourself into boxes, because that's like the opposite of any Sag. No Sag is going to want to be put into a box. Compromises are like boxes. So let go, open yourself up, let yourself expand, and you will feel the freedom that this Sag energy and fire energy in general is really here to activate within you, fire signs. Okay. Let's do Astro Dice. Just one pull real quick, unless you have another card you want to pull. So I'm just
No,
doing...
I am done.
Okay.
My mind is blown enough.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's do a little more mind blowing. No, I'm just kidding. So, we get the planet Uranus in the sign of Cancer. Interesting. In the first house. So how can we use the energies? This is the question. How can we use the energies? Like, how can we embody them this month? And we need to be comfortable with change. That's Uranus. We need to be okay with feeling that change within our bodies. That's the first house. Within who we are. We are changing at a deep level. And this change, this transformation that is happening for us will activate a lot of emotions. And they can be kind of wild, out of nowhere emotions. You may experience yourself moving through some crazy emotional waves this month, but the best way to move through the energy is just to be okay with change. Open yourself up to change, and open yourself up to shift like who you feel you are. Because when you do that, when you free yourself, you step more into who you are and less of who you are not. So that's what we got. So thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. We hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you again soon for the Earth Signs video. Happy Sagittarius season.
Close the records.
Oh yes, thank you. From the deepest depths of our soul, we give gratitude and love. For we understand we are a fractal of that cosmic whole. As we give, so we get, open to all possibilities through all time and space. We walk through the Akashic portal back to our inner space, remembering that this wisdom lives within every cell of our being. Thank you, star beings, for holding this sacred space and for protecting us during this journey through time and space. The records are now closed. Sat Nam, everyone. We will see you again very soon.